Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm glad I got this microphone because you wouldn't be able to hear nothing if I ain't had this thing. Y'all better get one of these because these things, you could, man, it's because it's so loud around me. And I know usually when I record videos, like, it depends. It depends if I'm in the house. Yeah, if I'm in the house, then I sometimes can tell the difference between when I got the microphone and when I don't. But anywho, back with another fabulous episode of Vlogging for My Sanity. New developments, new things, new days, it's a new day. So today we got some stuff done, we got some stuff accomplished, some major things that I needed to get done, I wound up getting done. And I kind of put myself back into a mode of structure. Because you know what I noticed? You know what I just noticed? Me and being broke don't get along. Like I don't function well when I'm broke. And I'm saying that like an epiphany because for me it is, because sometimes we think we can deal with certain things. Like we be like, oh, well, you just got to push through it. And that's cool because you should. You do have to push through stuff and, do what you got to do. But I'm telling you, the grace that I feel like I need to start giving myself when I go through things, because going through shit ain't for me. Like, it's really not. Like, and that's why it feels like an epiphany, because I'm going to have to change how I work. Because I can't be like down and out. That don't work for me. Like the fact that I've just been deciding to, make sure that I focus on bills instead of like getting myself another PS4 so that I could have the mental capacity to continue to get to the next day. Because I just, like, as far as my mental health issues concerned, I can't speak for nobody else. But for me, that idle trying to sit there shit don't work for me. It don't. Like, I'm glad that I did this. So I give myself a pat on the back for doing something. But that sitting still shit, that shit dead. We just gonna figure it out. No, man, that shit dead. I hate sitting still. It's like one of the things that I have to learn how to do in a positive way, because it's not, I don't like it. And that's why I'm saying little small shit like that. I could probably do better with my idle time if I had, for me, a healthy distraction, like a video game. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes trying to force yourself to do the things that you like to do can kind of put a damper on them sometimes, for me, when you force yourself to do it. Like, because when I get idle and I'm like, okay, I don't want to do nothing stupid, I'm having crazy thoughts, like, let me go do something productive. Every time I do that, it makes me feel exhausted, because I'm like, I have to keep like working myself out of my thought process, and I don't like that. Why can't I just go get on the game? Like, why can't I just watch a movie? Like, stuff like that. Convenience can definitely help with going through things for me. And I get it. At one point, a lot of people didn't have to, or not didn't have to, but, weren't able to. It was times where people, actually, you know what? Now that I say that, I don't agree with that. Because I feel like when people were poor and broke, when they were kids, they didn't realize they were poor and broke. So it was just life. So now that you're an adult and you want to use the fact that you were poor and broke as a kid as an excuse for you to act like you do, I don't accept that. I just personally don't accept that. Because I know people who were poor and broke and grew up and didn't act like that. Like, they don't have nothing to do with you acting a certain way because you didn't even know that you were poor and broke. As a kid, you didn't know that. Like, you were just at your granny's house all the time. You didn't know why. Like, you didn't know. Like, and that's stupid, because people be acting like that has something. And then, even if you did know why your parents was going through doing whatever it is they was doing when you was a kid, you had no comprehension of why. Like, you didn't know who they were, and if you feel like you did, then you're judging them, and you don't fucking know them like that. Like, and I always think that's super weird for like kids to judge their parents, because I don't even have kids, and I feel like that. Why the fuck am I judging my parents when they were human beings before I got here? They were regular people before they were my parents. They were regular people. So who am I to dictate how they did their life when I'm not doing shit right? None of us got this shit down packed. So, I mean, I'm just saying. And again, I don't think that's an excuse. I just feel like that's a cop out and an excuse to continue to do bullshit. Because of course, yes, we're all not doing this shit right, but that don't give you the excuse to continue to just do bullshit. Then go do better. Like, yeah, your parents maybe did this, that, and the other. So go do better. You know, they showed you what not to do. Appreciate that. I don't know. I don't know. My perspective is different. I don't know. So I just think that's dumb for people to do shit like that. I got off on a tangent. I don't even know where they came from. My bad, y'all. But I'm finna go back to the crib and get my day started. Who just texted me? Somebody just texted me. I don't know what they text me about or what for. But anywho, it was probably my homie asked me about some music shit this morning. Just finna go do some get some songs done. Oh, with that being said, since I'm not too far in the video yet, because I don't want to keep making these long as hell. But I'm finna drop some new music. Some new music. Yeah. Well, it ain't new. I'm actually finna start dropping a lot of my old shit. There's a lot of this shit it's just really, really old, and I never felt like I got the chance to properly put it out. But sometimes my anxiety gets the best of me, and I always have this thought that, damn, what if I'm so caught up in people liking it now and getting recognition now that I don't put out something that I feel like is genuinely good art for somebody to maybe find later and be as infatuated with it as I am with certain songs from certain artists that I never heard from again because they only put out like one project or they only put out like one or two songs. And I'm like, bro, this is the dopest shit I've ever heard before in my life. And there's a couple of people like that where I never heard from them again. But so I just always didn't want to do that. And it scares me because sometimes I have these really bad thoughts of like, what if I don't wake up tomorrow? So I don't want to not put out my art for whoever might potentially think this is the dopest thing that they ever heard before in their life. Because I genuinely feel like that about a lot of my music. I don't think my shit is bullshit. I really don't. So I'm just start dropping stuff. A lot of my older music, I'm not really looking to monetize off of it and nothing like that. Not really. I would definitely like to gain notoriety of how good I am. Like, just hear it. Just listen to it. I just want you to hear it. I don't really give a damn about the other stuff, not yet. You want to donate to me, I'm gonna probably try to start some merch or something like that. Because like I said, I don't like people just giving me money. I like for it to be a mutual exchange. Unless they just put it on their heart, like, God bless me to do something. Yeah, no. So I get that. But I'd prefer it to be something that I did. So I'll probably start some merch or something like that. But other than that, yeah, a lot of these older songs. Man, when nobody talking to you. Yeah, but a lot of these older songs, I'm gonna start dropping, putting out, letting y'all hear. A lot of my older shit, cause man, and then even this old stuff that how creative I was and all that, but this shit still go. Like so much so it make me mad when people say the same thing to me and they let me hear old music and that shit sound like rap from 1998. It's like, bro, this shit is terrible. Like, what are you even talking about? He's not even saying nothing. Like, niggas be sounding like just bad. My shit, I personally feel like my shit was like, bro, how was you not on? That's how I be feeling. I just got that type of ear. Because I got that type of ear for other people too. It ain't just me. That's why I don't think it's an arrogant thing. I used to think it was an arrogant thing, but I don't think it's just me because it's like I can just hear that style of music to where it's like, damn, people need to hear this. Like, I know what that sound like. So, because I could tell another artist that, because there's sometimes other artists that be sleeping on certain songs, and I'm like, no, that's the one. You're not hearing the full capacity of it the way I'm hearing it, because I can hear past it not being mixed correctly and all this, that, and the other. Like, I can hear all of that. That doesn't bother me. So when I be telling people, hey, this shit is ass, it's not ass because it's just mixed bad. Because I have songs that are mixed bad, but they're still great songs. And it's like, but that's the only problem is that it's mixed bad. Like when it comes down to the words and what's being said and all that and the other, like and a lot of people don't. I don't know. Maybe they don't care as much as I do. I don't know if they don't be thinking about it, but well, they can't because I watch communication videos in the morning about how to communicate better and read books and about random shit just so I can learn how to speak better. Because I noticed that sometimes I stumble over my words or I'll say like a lot or and communication is probably the number one part of your job if you're a rapper. So, yeah, so I try to learn how to do shit like that. So, yeah, maybe I am on a different level than the people around me. But that's why I want to be around more people like that because I know I'm not the only person that feel like that. So, I just like having fun with it too, though, because I think some people who take it seriously like that, they don't know how to have fun with their music either. Because I'm like, I take all of those skills and try to have fun with it though. Like I don't want to make depressing music where you gotta think on a fucking college level to understand what I'm saying. But I do like nuances that are funny. That it's like if you know, you know. Like I said a bar in one of my songs about Little Shop of Horrors, but the bar was like it's one of them if you've seen the show Little Shop of Horrors, like if you was like a fan of it like that, then that bar is gonna stick out even more to you. So it's because it's like a specific thing. I don't know. So I just thought about another one like if I said something like I got grief for you like RG2. Like you would have to know about Little Shop of Horrors to know why I said RG2. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. I like doing shit like that. Now that I think is cool. I get a kick out of that. I get a kick out of when rappers do it. Like when they say some shit where it's like, oh okay, this nigga got some money because you don't gotta have some money to say some shit like that. Yeah, I like little nuances like that. That shit is dope. Yeah. Where it's like, okay, he knows some shit. What's this nigga? Alright, he ain't just talking. Yeah, you niggas that be all these rappers hating on me, and I eat all of these rappers, and that's what you basically saying in the song every 5 minutes is that you better than every other rapper, and that you eating all the rappers, and that you getting money, and it's just annoying. It'd be literally the same bars. Like, it'd be literally the same bars. It's like, bro, I've heard this song a billion times a billion different ways. So you couldn't have said this. No, read. Anywho, alright, that's my rant for the day. Um, Hope y'all stay healthy, stay blessed, drink some water, stay out the way. Don't be dealing with some fuck niggas. Oh, the homie here. Alright, I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute.